Okay, according to the World Health Organization, we are gonna have to prepare for the next scary disease. Ooh, scarier than 2020. We also have another headline we're going to go through, which is about the latest version of Omicron. All right, so we got a couple of news headlines. The first one is from the Daily Skeptic, which is about the chief of WHO saying we must prepare for a disease even deadlier than the 2020 virus. Well, deadlier than 0.2%? Well, yeah, okay. That's not really that difficult, is it? So, yes, the planet should be ready for a disease. Scary. And this is according to the head of the World Health Organization, who warned us a couple of days ago, saying, well, it's probably even deadlier than 0.2% fatality rate. And according to the Daily Skeptic, they said, goodness, fortunately, we have the WHO to lock us in our homes till the jabs are ready. Now, according to the Mail, Tedros told the World Health Assembly Forum that the threat of another public health crisis could not be kicked down the road. We got to prepare now. Where is Bill Gates when you need him? He also claimed that despite the darkest days of the pandemic and the lockdowns being consigned to history, a doomsday variant with the power to send the world back to square one could still spawn. It's like he's looking forward to it. Anyway, so he was in Switzerland when he said the threat of another variant merging that causes new surges of disease and death remains. So it was only a few weeks ago when the same person came and said, it's gone. The whole pandemic is gone and we are safe and any new variant is going to be weak. They said that. And now they're saying, okay, now that the coronation is over, let's prepare for another lockdown. All right. I don't know what's going on anymore at this point because they keep changing their minds and we don't know who calls the shots. What sort of group of scientists are going around keep telling us that we just have to stay on standby, right? We are the ones who should be on alert. And they're not really telling us what they're up to. I mean, are you just doing some experiments or are you just going to wait for us to obey to everything you say? Or do you just want more powers? Oh, yes, you do want the new pandemic treaty. I knew it. Well, we all knew it. So that's the Daily Skeptic. He's talked about this new disease, which is going to be scary. But even when it comes to, this is Becker News, and this is when it comes to the Omicron variant, there's a new version of that. And China have announced that it's going to be infecting 65 million people per week. 65 million people per week. Reveals two launches, and China have also announced launch of 2 new jabs. It's interesting timing. Every time some sort of uprising happens in China, regardless of what region, somehow the virus gets worse, somehow a new jab comes up, and somehow more lockdowns happen. It's just weird timing, right? So China is bracing for a surge in the new cases as Omicron, known as XBB, spreads rapidly throughout the country. Okay. According to their senior health advisor, infections could reach 40 million per week by the end of this month and peak at around 65 million cases weekly by the end of June. Is that the peak? 65 million. So let's just try something. Let's just see if people are going to listen to you and voluntarily go and stay at home, or do you have to send around more drones and force people to stay at home? Do you really have a society that is obeying at this point, CCP? Or are they slowly waking up to your tyranny? The tyranny that you decided to export to the rest of the world, by the way. So we got one of the Chinese experts coming out recently to discuss the projected virus wave of the 2023 Greater Bay Area Science Forum. This was the gathering that they had. And he revealed that the 2 new jabs targeting Omicron in China will soon be released in the market. He also emphasized the significance of developing effective jabs against XBB, right? But we already know that the first few products coming from CCP didn't do anything. They were water. They were sending them to Iran. You had the supreme leader of Iran who boycotted Pfizer and AstraZeneca, right? They banned it from Iran. But the supreme leader of Iran himself got Pfizer. But the rest of the population got the Chinese. I mean, it's not funny, but it's hilarious. It just makes no sense why people just continue to take it. But obviously in Iran, there is an uprising in Iran. They're sick and tired of all this and continue to fight every single day, every week. But in China, one day, this reign will be over. Anyway, we got the World Health Organization recently recommending in a statement about the new jabs no longer includes the original SARS-2. Instead, a different version that closely matches circulating variants. So any upcoming jabs is going to be focusing on their variants, which means the variant is now going to be treated as a new virus on its own. So this was something we were warned about 2 years ago, that eventually that's what's going to happen, which will actually help Big Pharma quite a lot, because any new variant, that will be like a new virus, and it will be a new jab. That's a lot of money. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying coincidentally, it's just very good for the industry. And the political left, who were going around until yesterday attacking Big Pharma for being greedy capitalists, now suddenly they all love them. All the Hollywood types and James Cordens and all these guys singing songs about Pfizer. Suddenly, Big Pharma are the heroes of the political left. Crazy, right? Anyway, we've got the WHO's recommendation that will be considered by the US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, when the new jab experts meet in June next month to discuss the new variants to include the next jabs. The FDA's FRBAC committee is moving towards endorsing an annual single shot for most individuals, with additional doses for the elderly. So they are still going to be pushing for it. Obviously, they will be calling it boosters, but I don't think you can call it a booster if you're going to treat the new variants as a new virus. So I think it's just a new virus and a new shot. That's what it is. Just be honest with the people. Anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know about these couple of news headlines we found. It's another episode of Today in News. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.